Supplies for my Faux Hobonichi, and I just wanted to show you how I'm going to organize, or how I am starting to organize all my supplies. These I got at Meijer. I don't know what states have Meijer stores. They're almost comparable to like a Walmart. And these were 40% off, and these were bigger than the ones that I've seen. And for 40% off, I don't know, I think I got them for like $1.50 or something. And these are the ink pads that will not bleed through my Faux Hobonichi, and it's the Versa Magic. So these are the only two colors that I have. And I'm going to use my Prima colors, and they fit perfectly in here. The only thing I have to be careful of is that I just don't want to ink the stamps too much, because I think they will bleed through. So here is the one case that I have. And then what I did is the other case, I have my watercolors. And I have some water brushes that I'm going to keep in here in a little rag. So these are all going to be supplies that I'm going to keep in my Hobonichi bag. I went to Michael's today and I bought another acrylic block so I can put that in my case. And then here, these are really nice border stamps, and these were $2.99. I used my 50% coupon for this. And let's see, what else did I... Oh, and then I wanted to show you, I've just been going on YouTube because my Hobonichi is all new to me. Journaling every day is a little bit out of my comfort zone, only because I'm not used to it to begin with. But I'm trying. I'm giving it a try. And looking through a lot of the Hobonichi YouTubes I follow, that plastic that I bought at the dollar store that I made this with, I have like 2 sheets of this at the dollar store. It's a cutting board plastic. I made these tags, and I put my washi tape on them. And so now I have in my bag, my Hobonichi bag, I have all my different washi tapes instead of having them on the rolls. So that's the plastic that I used with that. And then I'll show you my cases. And I showed this once before. These I get at Walmart for 88 cents. So what I did is, I'm just buying all these different pens. Not that I had a lot, but not the specialty kind of pens. And I love the Uniball. And I went on jetpens.com, and I already had the gold Uniball. I have the silver. I just bought the silver, and I bought the white. And these are all the different kind of, these are the Bic, and I have the Pilot, different color pens. I did notice that watching a lot of the videos, Sharpie is the better pen to go ahead. If I'm going to sketch, I can go ahead and sketch, and then I can outline in the Sharpie. First of all, it's really not going to bleed through, and it's waterproof, so it's not going to smear. And when I show you my flip through of my my Hobonichi, you're going to see that I did some color penciling, and then I decided I watercolor. I think the watercolor turns out a lot better, especially when I'm not that good at artist, and so anyway, it's very forgiving. Here's my colored pencils that I have, and I just have some cutouts and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and organize that a little bit more. Here's some stickers. And then here is my glues and my tape and my corrective tape and a pair of scissors that I bought because I'm going to be traveling. And this is going to be, I think, as I'm putting every day that I'm journaling in my Hobonichi, I'm going to know what I use every day, so I know what I'm going to be able to bring with me. But this is basically all of my pens and my colored pencils, some of my stamps and acrylic blocks, and my watercolors and my inks. And then here's, like I say, my washi tape. And then since we are going to be traveling, and I ordered this on Amazon, and this is really a really cool set for traveling. And little Davis Designs. It's by Fiskars. And this is the road trip, Away We Go road trip. And this is going to be perfect for us to travel. And like I say, I'll show you what I'm doing with that. Then another thing I bought were, I'm always into organization and stuff, and we stopped at the Container Store, and they had these really nice zipper bags that I think I'm going to go ahead and put a lot of my supplies in here, and then put it in my bag with the shoulder strap on it. Here's another small one. So I think my supplies will really work well with these two. And these were, this I think was $1.99, and I think these were $2.99. But the difference in the manufacturer, but I thought, wow, these are really nice zipper bags to put my supplies in. So that's that. And when I ordered through jetpens.com, what I wanted was, as I had seen this again, another video, these are the templates, and I wanted these so bad. Let me see, I don't know, it is another dreary day today, and I don't know if this is going to show up. Maybe it'll show up with this. Oh, there's just no light in here. Let's see if you can really tell. And you can see this is a really nice template. It's got the alphabet, and it's got some punctuation, and it's got birds and hearts and flowers. And then here's the other one. I don't know if you can see. But this is what I've wanted, and they fold up. And it's a ruler too. So what's nice is that with this cover that I made, and I put some Velcro so it doesn't, they don't fall out, but they fit perfectly in the back. So here it is here. And Jet Pens, I got those two templates, and I got the Uniball, and then I bought myself a fountain pen, a Pilot fountain pen, and I haven't used one of these in years. And what I did is I bought the refills also in blue and in black. So that was the other thing. I thought, well, there's another writing instrument that I could go ahead and log in my book. So I got that. And just real fast, and please forgive me, like I say, I'm not one for journaling, and I'm still trying to get used to it, but I have to say it is a lot of fun. And believe it or not, you know, you forget some of the things you've done and say, oh yeah, I remember that. And it's, I mean, I can't say enough. I think it's, I really like it. And my husband had this, and I thought it was just perfect to put in the beginning of the book. It says, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. And that is so true. And that was by Eleanor Roosevelt. And then I have these I bought, oh, I don't know how long ago, last summer I think, from HSN. And these are the tablets with different cards and sayings, and what a perfect way to go ahead and use these. So I added that. And this is when I just practiced. This is when I, not started, but this was my first page, November 30th. I just started my Faux Hobonichi, and December 1st was going to be my first official day of starting this journal. And so, like I say, I'm going to do a fast flip through, and this is my version of what I'm going to do with it, and oh well, you know. But this is what we're planning for December. What I do is I'm just doing my December stamp and just kind of trying to utilize some of my different stamps. I mean, this is nice too that I'm really starting to utilize a lot more of my stamps and my my washi tape and scrap paper. And I'm trying to sketch. And another great way is to practice is sketching and stuff. So that's what I was trying to do here is a stamp, and what I'm doing is I have a couple of stamps, and what I did is I stamped them and then I ran them through my my sticker maker, my Xyron sticker maker. And I figured if I can't draw, like here I couldn't draw my coffee cup, well, guess what? I have a stamp that's a coffee cup, and I love coffee, so every so often I will go ahead and I will put my coffee cup, my stamped coffee cup, on my page because I just love my coffee. So anyway, here's like I started wrapping some of my Christmas presents. This is where I started to learn how to do the scarves. There's my version of, oh, those are my knitting needles, and there's my yarn. And then my yarn, oh, my scarf, oh, it turned out I was all done with it, and it's like 62, 63 inches tall, long, and I looked at the center of the scarf, and there was a big mess in the middle of it. I didn't even notice it, so I had to rip the whole thing out and start all over again. But you know what? I learned. And this is where I said that I bought some of my new Pilot G2 pens. Nothing here. It's like I say, I didn't take advantage of Black Friday, but what I did do is I went on Amazon, and that's where I bought some of my stamps, and I forgot what else I bought, but anyway. My eyes were really starting to bother me this day. I have macular degeneration, and sometimes the light and the strain sometimes really bothers me, so I just drew my eyeball on that one. So I just finished my knitting. It just took me, I haven't knitted or crocheted in over 40 years. So like I say, that's what I like to do, is I like to challenge myself a little bit. So that's what I started doing. I visited my mom again that day. I think she's doing great considering her age. She's going to be 80. She's 86 now, and she has dementia, and she has her good days and her bad days. But I'm going to show you. Let me show you now before I forget. She crocheted this for me. She made me a scarf. And here I'm still trying to learn. And here she did 86 years old with dementia, and I think she did very well with her stitches. So she did that. I was surprised I got home and my cousin had sent us a beautiful Christmas centerpiece, and it was in a beautiful a glass frosted sleigh. Very, very nice. I took all of my old eyeglasses, and I went to Pearl Vision, where I get my eyes examined, and then I go to a retina specialist. But regular eyeglasses, I go to Pearl Vision, and I took and I think I had about 6 or 7 pairs, and I had a couple of eyeglass holders, and I donated all of my eyeglasses to Pearl Vision. This here, I crocheted my first blanket, which was pretty cool. I was really happy with it. As a matter of fact, I actually have it on my craft chair, which is nice and comfy and cozy and stuff. This was kind of funny. My husband found this in the paper, and I thought that I would put it in here. It says pickles, and it looks like the older woman, her cat's dish is empty, so she goes, I'll fill it up for you. So she goes to the sink, and she fills up the water, and the cat's waiting for her water, for her to fill up the water dish, and she's following the lady, and what does the lady do? She waters her plant instead. And then the cat says, that's okay. I prefer to drink out of the water glass when she keeps it by her bed. And I'm thinking this is just way too funny, because I'm seeing that too, where you go to do something and you turn around and you forget what you're doing and you end up doing something else. So I thought it was kind of funny. I finally had my eyebrows waxed because we are going on vacation, and I want to make sure that I've got everything taken care of. So I had my eyebrows waxed. Whoopie-doo, big deal. Let's see. It's just been so cold here, but every day is a good day, and it's up to you. I really feel like it's up to us if we want to make us happy or you want to be sad. I'm getting a little disgusted here again. The temperature 26, 30s, okay, fine and dandy. It's cold out. And plus two, there is no sun. We haven't had any sun, and I don't know about anybody else, but you know, you have to have sun every so often. That should make you happy. And you know, when you get all these dreary days, especially when it's cold and rainy or an overcast, and you really can't do anything, and you're, you know, sometimes it doesn't even pay to go out. And anyway, and then I bought a new pair of jeans on HSN, and I bought petites, and you got to be kidding me. I had to go ahead and I had to take them to the cleaners, and she had to alter them for me. She had to hem them, and I got petites, so I don't know what's going on with that. But I had a new pair of jeans because with us going away, I wanted a new pair of jeans. And what we're doing is I finally started doing my countdown here. So that was 14 days. And we have to get Miss Maggie ready too, so we gave Maggie her bath. She is not a water dog, so, you know, she's okay when we put her in the, we got a walk-in shower. She's okay with it, but she doesn't particularly like getting wet. She doesn't even like to go outside when it's raining out, let alone putting the shower head on her. But she's got to be nice and pretty, and she's got to smell good too when we go on vacation, so I did that. And how we train her and how I reward her is I just give her oyster crackers because we have to make sure we keep her weight down. Maggie, she's doing pretty good. She's on a special prescription dog food. She has a colitis, so we do have to give her prescription dog food, so we have to be very careful what we feed her. But oyster crackers are okay. So giving her oyster crackers, she likes her oyster crackers as her little treats. And then I do her nails also. I don't clip her nails. I use a electric Dremel tool. Dogs are very used to the noise of the Dremel tool, and she lays there knowing that she's going to get their oyster crackers, so she's a good girl. And we always use the oatmeal soap for her, so she smells good and she's nice and clean. So I did this whole page for Miss Maggie May. I made some more soup and everything. I said, well, here it was 50 out at 4:30, so that was kind of nice that we were getting a little bit nicer weather. It went from 37 to 45, but that's just crazy weather and stuff. This is where I went ahead and did my my washi tape and put it on the plastic. So that's what I did there. The countdown 11 and then countdown 10. It was really windy. On December 16th, made a roasted chicken. That turned out pretty good. I'm not much of a chicken meat eater. I'm more of a vegetarian, but the roasted chicken was pretty good. I was kind of glad about that. I was happy with that. Burlington Coat Factory was having donate your coats and stuff. So I had this winter coat that I haven't worn. And I thought, well, so I washed it, and then we went to Burlington Coat Factory, and I donated it, and I was surprised because how many people wash their coats before they donate, but that's what I do. That's what I did. Another thing is we're doing the countdown, and we only have 8 days left. I was cleaning out my wallet. I'm starting to get ready for our trip to Texas, and yeah, I found this my daughter had given this to me, and I keep it in my wallet for my birthday, but 2006 she gave that to me, so it's already 9 years old. We've had our house built, and it's 16 years old, and we had some extra windows that my husband has down in the basement. Well, the seal broke on one of the windows in my craft room, so we were having one other window. We called the glass company, and they come out, and they replaced the one bathroom window where the seal had broken because now it's no longer under warranty, go figure. But we have some extra, so my husband says to the guy, hey, you know, if I give you a couple of bucks, would you be able to put this extra window in the craft room for me? He goes, oh, yeah, sure. Well, sure enough, what does he do? He puts it in there. What does he do? He cracks it. He cracks the window. Well, he's not responsible because it's not his window. He was just doing it as a favor, so guess what? He had to order another window, and it cost $150 for him to put another window in that he cracked. But what are you going to do? We went to Maggiano's Little Italy. Love this Italian restaurant in Oak Brook. Here, like I say, it's just terrible. This sun, I am not getting any sun. I need some kind of sun. I'm not a warm person. I don't have to have it hot, but you know, I have to have some kind of sun. I'm ready to buy one of those lights that have the sun. So I'm starting to log this. But just to show you, I started keeping track of the weather in Port Aransas. Here we are 26 and Port Aransas was 66. So here again, I just love my coffee. I went ahead and I finally got my hair colored and trimmed. I'm starting to get ready for the trip. I'm trying to organize or trying to pack a little bit lighter. We're finally keeping track of the gas too. It's like here in the suburbs of Chicago, it was $2.24. Like I say, I'm still logging that there's no sun. Here, yesterday was the first day of winter. I don't know how happy I am about that, but what am I going to do? Yeah, I live here, but this is a clip art that I found. I liked it so much, I just printed it and colored it and put it in there. I finally finished my, I finished all of my scarps. Here's another one of those. I really like these little cards that I got from HSN that this week, and it kind of names some of the things that I'm going to be doing this week. I went to visit my mom. I was watching the news, 16 overcast days. Today's the 22nd of December, and out of those 22 days, we've had 16 days of overcast. No wonder I noticed that there's no sun, and I logged it. And then I stopped at Michael's, and naturally you can go a little bit further ahead because it's Christmas. Here's some of them where I, did my flips and everything, which Christmas. So this is fun. So I did want to show you that. But I did go only to March. Yes, I only went through March. And it's getting pretty chunky, I think, a little bit here. So it's starting to look nice. I'm really happy with it. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate all of you that make comments and subscribe to my channel. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a healthy and happy New Year.